Hey, welcome back to the Stewards Review, where we see what I did right or what I did horribly wrong on track. And remember, I want to know what you racers think in the comments. Today we are in Belgium on the back half of Spa-Francorchamps, and I had the chance to deploy a number of advanced driving techniques over the next couple of corners to get the overtake on this American driver. But first, I want you guys to witness what happened before I start breaking it down. So I was able to catch up to him as we go through Blanchiment, and as we go into the chicane, we end up in the middle of a dogfight. Because he had the inside line, I thought maybe I can do the little old switcheroo, but I decided to go on the outside for some reason. Now we're back onto the main straight, and we're doing a drag race down to the hairpin corner of La Source, and because I'm on the inside, I can squeeze him out just a tiny bit, but I end up with a little bit of oversteer, which gives him back the opportunity to do another drag race down into Eau Rouge. At this moment, I realize I'm playing a game of chicken because Eau Rouge has a bottleneck at the end, so I know I need to do something at the very last millisecond in order to maintain the lead. And then here I am back onto the Camel Straight with a clear speed advantage over the American driver, and this is why Spa-Francorchamps is a legendary circuit. Okay, time for the breakdown. The American made 3 major mistakes that I exploited to get the overtake done. If there's a long straight on any circuit, it's extremely important to prioritize exit velocity. He initially missed the apex of the corner onto Blanchiment, which gave me a speed advantage to jump from behind into his slipstream. Now, on this next straight, he actually leaves the inside wide open. You might see him now go all the way onto the left, going onto the main racing line. But this is a huge mistake because it gives me the opportunity to force him into a position that leaves him compromised. So now I can just go onto the inside, go in front. If he had taken the middle and forced me onto the outside or the inside of the track, he would have had clean air down to Eau Rouge. Finally, if you are drag racing into a bottleneck, it's actually more important here to get onto the racing line than fighting for the lead, because the priority should be maximizing exit velocity as we go into the Camel Straight. If he had done that, he would have overtaken me here, and we would have had to continue to battle until the end of the race. What happened is he compromised himself on Eau Rouge, which gave me a 10 km/h speed advantage, fully conceding his position. Alright, so I've done a couple more races since that last race, and I've had to deploy the same tactics I've deployed throughout all the other races. So here I am, we're going through the chicane, we're now on to the straight heading to La Source, and I have a quicker start than this guy, so I'm now like catching up. I'm faster than him. I'm on his back left, but do I have to concede the position to him? He's right now trying to ram me onto the left. I've compromised his turn here because obviously he didn't go around me. And now I have a clean shot into Eau Rouge. The question is, did I have to give him space? Because I was maintaining my lane. I went straight until we got to the corner, then I went out and in. I think that's allowed. However, it is up to you. I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Now, on the next lap, we're actually doing a drag race down to Eau Rouge. And he's calling me a dirty driver because I didn't give him the space. I didn't touch him. He was touching me. Yet I still maintained my racing line. So is this dirty or not? Do I have to give him the space? Ending the race with a podium. That's all I have for you today. Venus said if I make it to 10,000 subscribers, I can go buy new racing gear for my sim rig. Please subscribe. Until next time, see you later.